What if the fastest way to lower your blood pressure wasn't medication, but a snack? You heard that right. Nuts, those crunchy, flavorful little bites, are packed with natural compounds that can relax your blood vessels, balance key minerals, and help bring your pressure down quickly and naturally. In this video, we're breaking down the top science-backed nuts that support healthy blood pressure. We'll show you exactly which ones to eat, how they work, and how to add them to your daily routine without the guesswork. If you're looking for a simple, delicious way to protect your heart and lower your numbers, stick around. You might be surprised how powerful just one handful a day can be. Let's dive in. How nuts affect blood pressure. You've probably heard that nuts are good for your heart, but did you know they also have a direct impact on your blood pressure? Here's the truth. Not all snacks are created equal. While salty chips and sugary treats can send your numbers soaring, nuts do the opposite. They work in harmony with your body to support smoother blood flow, relax tense blood vessels, and reduce internal inflammation, all key factors in lowering blood pressure. So how exactly do they do it? Nuts are nutrient powerhouses. The magic lies in their nutrient profile. Nuts are loaded with heart-healthy compounds, including magnesium, helps relax blood vessels and regulate pressure. Potassium balances sodium and supports fluid control. Arginine, an amino acid that helps your body make nitric oxide, which opens up blood vessels' fiber, supports gut health and helps lower LDL cholesterol-healthy fats, particularly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which improve vascular function plant antioxidants, like polyphenols, which fight oxidative stress and protect blood vessel walls. Together, these nutrients don't just keep your heart healthy, they target the root causes of high blood pressure. What happens when you eat the right nuts? When consumed regularly, the right kinds of nuts can help reduce arterial stiffness, improving circulation, lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, combat oxidative stress that damages arteries, improve endothelial function, allowing your vessels to expand and contract properly, lower LDL, bad cholesterol, which is often elevated alongside high BP. And here's the best part, it doesn't take much. Just one handful a day, about an ounce, has been shown in multiple studies to make a real difference. What the science says. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate nuts regularly had significantly lower blood pressure readings compared to those who didn't. Another large review concluded that diets rich in nuts, especially almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, helped lower systolic blood pressure by up to 5 millimeters of mercury. That might not sound dramatic, but in terms of heart health, it's enough to reduce stroke risk by over 20%. Even the DASH diet, one of the most recommended diets for hypertension, includes a strong emphasis on nuts as part of its foundation. Not all nuts are created equal. Of course, not all nut products are helpful. Avoid highly salted, sugar-coated, or oil-roasted nuts, which can work against your goals. Instead, choose raw or dry-roasted nuts, unsalted, nuts without added sugars, hydrogenated oils, or flavorings. Small measured portions to avoid calorie overload. Nuts are one of the simplest, most effective natural tools you can add to your routine for better blood pressure. The key is choosing the right types, and we're about to show you exactly which ones work best. Up next, let's start with one of the most researched and heart-protective nuts out there, walnuts. 1. Walnuts, the omega-3 powerhouse. When it comes to heart health and blood pressure, walnuts are in a league of their own. They're not just a tasty addition to oatmeal or salads. They're one of the few plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which has been shown to reduce inflammation, improve arterial flexibility, and support healthy circulation. In fact, some studies suggest that walnuts may be as effective as certain lifestyle interventions in reducing blood pressure. Let's break down what makes these nuts so powerful. Omega-3s for arterial health. Your arteries aren't just rigid tubes, they're dynamic, flexible blood highways. But inflammation, high cholesterol, and poor diet can make them stiff and narrow, forcing your heart to work harder and raising your blood pressure. This is where omega-3s come in. The ALA in walnuts helps your body produce nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and dilates blood vessels. This vasodilation leads to smoother blood flow and lower resistance, key to reducing both systolic and diastolic pressure. But omega-3s also reduce inflammation in the arterial walls, preventing the buildup of plaque and improving long-term vascular function. Research strongly supports walnuts' role in blood pressure management. A study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that a daily serving of walnuts improved endothelial function, reduced central blood pressure, and lowered LDL cholesterol in adults at risk of cardiovascular disease. Another trial published in Nutrition, Metabolism, and Cardiovascular Diseases showed that participants who added 30 grams, about a handful, of walnuts daily to a low-saturated fat diet saw a significant drop in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure over just 6 weeks. And in a 2022 meta-analysis, walnuts were ranked among the top nuts for improving blood pressure. Nutrient profile of walnuts: 28 grams serving ALA, omega-3, 2.5 grams, magnesium, 45 milligrams, potassium, 125 milligrams, fiber, 2 grams, protein, 4 grams rich in antioxidants like ellagic acid and polyphenols. It's this unique combination, omega-3, antioxidants, and essential minerals, that makes walnuts a complete vascular support package. Best time and ways to eat. Walnuts are versatile and easy to include in your routine. Some of the best ways to enjoy them include sprinkled over oatmeal or Greek yogurt for a heart-healthy breakfast, blended into smoothies for added creaminess and nutrition, tossed into salads with leafy greens, beets, or citrus. As a midday snack, either plain or with a piece of fruit. Pro tip: soaking raw walnuts overnight makes them easier to digest and enhances nutrient absorption. Avoid sugar-coated or salted walnut snacks. Choose raw or dry-roasted options without added oils or sweeteners. Portion control matters. Walnuts are calorie-dense, so while they're healthy, moderation is key. Stick to about 1 ounce, a small handful, per day to reap the benefits without excess calories. Walnuts are more than just a snack. They're a functional food for your heart. Their rich omega-3 content, paired with antioxidants and minerals, helps relax blood vessels, lower inflammation, improve cholesterol, and ultimately bring your blood pressure down naturally. If you're only going to add one nut to your routine, make it walnuts. Next up, let's explore another superstar in the nut family: pistachios, a nut shown to improve vascular resistance and lower blood pressure fast. 2. Pistachios, the artery relaxer. If you're looking for a nut that works fast and has clinical results to back it up, pistachios are your go-to option. These small green powerhouses have been shown in multiple studies to significantly reduce blood pressure, especially systolic pressure, which is the top number in your reading and often the hardest to bring down. But what makes pistachios so special? Nutritional highlights that support blood pressure. Pistachios are loaded with nutrients that directly impact blood vessel function. Potassium helps balance out sodium and regulate fluid in the blood. Magnesium supports vascular relaxation and smooth muscle function. Arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide, improving circulation. Plant sterols naturally lower LDL cholesterol, monounsaturated fats, support artery health without clogging them. Antioxidants, including lutein and polyphenols that protect blood vessel walls. Together, these nutrients create a perfect storm for improving vascular resistance, relaxing your arteries, and lowering pressure inside them. What the research says: pistachios are one of the most researched nuts when it comes to blood pressure. Here's what the science shows. A study published in Hypertension found that adults who consumed just 1 serving of pistachios per day for 4 weeks saw an average drop of 4.8 millimeters of mercury in systolic pressure and improved blood vessel response to stress. Another clinical trial showed that participants on a moderate fat diet, including pistachios, had greater reductions in peripheral vascular resistance, meaning their blood vessels were more relaxed and blood flowed more easily. In a meta-analysis from 2020, Pistachios were found to have the strongest blood pressure lowering effect among all nuts tested. This is in theory, it's a real measurable impact in just a few weeks. Nutrient profile of pistachios per 1 ounce per 49 kernels. Potassium, 290 milligrams. Magnesium, 35 milligrams. Protein, 6 grams. Fiber, 3 grams. Healthy fats, mostly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated low, in saturated fat and naturally cholesterol-free. How to eat pistachios for maximum benefit. Pistachios are delicious and easy to snack on, but preparation matters. Here's how to make the most of them. Go unsalted. Salted pistachios may cancel out their blood pressure benefits by raising sodium intake. Stick to 1 serving per day. That's about 1 ounce or 49 nuts. It's easy to overeat, so pre-portion your servings. Use them creatively. Blend into a pesto sauce. Sprinkle over roasted vegetables or quinoa. Mix into Greek yogurt or overnight oats. Add to homemade trail mix with dried fruit and seeds. Pro tip, buy pistachios in the shell. The extra effort of shelling them helps with portion control and mindful eating. What to avoid, flavored pistachios with added sugar, honey roast coatings, or artificial flavoring. Don't rely on trail mixes with candy or salty additions. Stick to whole, raw, or dry roasted varieties. Pistachios are more than just a tasty snack. They're a clinically proven way to reduce blood pressure. With their rich mix of potassium, magnesium, and artery-friendly fats, pistachios work to lower vascular resistance, improve arterial flexibility, reduce systolic blood pressure, often within just a few weeks of consistent use. And the best part? They're easy to love and hard to put down. Next, we'll explore a nut that's simple, satisfying, and packed with one of the most important minerals for blood pressure. Almonds, the magnesium-rich powerhouse. 3. Almonds, the magnesium-rich snack. If there's one mineral your body craves when blood pressure is high, it's magnesium. And when it comes to magnesium-packed foods that are also delicious and heart-healthy, almonds top the list. Almonds are more than just a satisfying crunch. They're a smart choice for anyone managing hypertension. These nutrient-dense nuts help regulate blood vessel function, support electrolyte balance, and calm your cardiovascular system from the inside out. Why magnesium matters for blood pressure. Magnesium plays a crucial role in over 300 biochemical processes in your body, but one of its most important jobs is helping your blood vessels relax. Here's how it helps lower blood pressure. Relaxes smooth muscles in your arteries, reducing tension, regulates sodium and potassium levels, keeping fluids balanced, supports insulin sensitivity, which helps reduce metabolic stress on the heart, reduces inflammation, a root cause of arterial stiffness and hypertension. People with low magnesium levels often have higher blood pressure and may not even know it. That's why adding magnesium-rich foods like almonds can make a noticeable difference. Almonds, more than just magnesium, a 1 ounce serving of almonds contains magnesium, 80 milligrams, about 20% of daily need, potassium, 200 milligrams, calcium, 75 milligrams, fiber, 3.5 grams, vitamin E, 7.3 milligrams, a powerful antioxidant, monounsaturated fats, 9 grams, plant protein, 6 grams. What the research says. Several studies have shown promising results when it comes to almonds and blood pressure. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that a daily almond snack helped improve vascular function and lower systolic blood pressure in people with elevated cholesterol. Another trial conducted on overweight adults found that consuming almonds daily for 6 weeks significantly reduced both blood pressure and waist circumference, thanks to their ability to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. Researchers also note that almonds, when consumed in moderation, may help reduce insulin resistance, a key factor in high blood pressure among people with metabolic syndrome. How to eat almonds the smart way. Almonds are versatile, portable, and easy to add into your daily routine. Here are some heart-smart tips. Raw or dry roasted almonds are best. Avoid those coated with sugar, honey, or lots of salt. Soak overnight to improve digestibility and unlock more nutrients. Add them to morning oatmeal or smoothies, homemade trail mix, whole grain salads or stir fries, Greek yogurt or chia pudding. Ideal portion, about 1 ounce, 23 almonds per day. What to watch out for: avoid salted or flavored varieties that add sodium, sugar, or unhealthy oils. Almonds are calorie-dense, so stick to measured portions. One small handful per day is plenty. If you have kidney issues, consult your doctor, as almonds are moderately high in potassium. Almonds offer a unique combination of magnesium, potassium, vitamin E, and healthy fats, making them a complete cardiovascular package. With regular intake, almonds can relax your blood vessels, lower pressure, naturally support other aspects of metabolic health. Simple, satisfying, scientifically proven. Next up, let's take a look at cashews, the smooth, buttery nut that's gaining attention for its heart and blood pressure benefits. 4. Cashews, the balanced nutrient booster. Cashews may be soft and buttery in texture, but their impact on blood pressure is anything but mild. Packed with essential minerals and heart-healthy fats, cashews strike a perfect balance between taste and therapeutic value. For people with high blood pressure, they offer a combination of nutrients that support vascular relaxation, blood sugar control, and cholesterol balance, all important for long-term blood pressure management. Let's explore how this often overlooked nut can help protect your heart. Nutrient highlights that support blood pressure. Cashews contain a variety of minerals and antioxidants that contribute to better cardiovascular health. Magnesium, about 82 milliliters per 1 ounce serving, helps relax arteries and regulate pressure. Potassium supports fluid balance and sodium control. Copper, essential for iron metabolism and blood vessel strength. Monounsaturated fats improve cholesterol profile without clogging arteries. Antioxidants help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. Plant-based protein and fiber support weight control and metabolic health. Unlike some nuts that are heavy in one specific nutrient, cashews offer a well-rounded nutritional profile, ideal for those seeking multiple health benefits in one snack. What the research says: while cashews haven't been studied as extensively as walnuts or pistachios, recent research is beginning to reveal their potential for blood pressure and metabolic support. A 2018 randomized controlled trial published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that people who consumed 30 grams of cashews per day for 12 weeks experienced improvements in blood pressure and HDL cholesterol, particularly when paired with a healthy diet. Another study found that cashew consumption improved insulin sensitivity and reduced LDL cholesterol, two major risk factors associated with elevated blood pressure. Researchers believe the magnesium and monounsaturated fat content plays a key role, along with cashews' positive effects on weight management and metabolic balance. How to eat cashews for heart and blood pressure. Benefits: cashews are naturally sweet and creamy, making them incredibly easy to enjoy. Here's how to make them work for your blood pressure. Stick with raw or dry roasted cashews. Avoid those roasted in oils or heavily salted. Ideal serving size: 1 ounce, about 16-18 cashews per day. Great options. Blend into smoothies for a creamy texture. Use in stir-fries or grain bowls. Add to homemade energy bites with oats and dates. Mix with almonds or walnuts for a heart-healthy trail mix. Pro tip: cashew butter, unsweetened, unsalted, is a great alternative to peanut butter and can be used on toast, in sauces, or as a dip for fruits and veggies. What to watch out for: avoid salted or flavored cashews, which can contain added sodium, or sugar. Cashews are calorie-dense. Eat in moderation if you're managing weight. If you have nut allergies, consult your doctor before adding cashews to your diet. Cashews offer a smooth, satisfying flavor and a nutrient balance that supports blood pressure and overall cardiovascular health. Their magnesium and potassium content helps relax blood vessels, while healthy fats and antioxidants reduce internal stress and support metabolic function. If you're looking for a heart-smart snack that's easy to love, cashews are a great addition to your routine. Coming up next, let's take a look at a few bonus nuts, less common but still packed with blood pressure-lowering power. While walnuts, pistachios, almonds, and cashews are the front runners for lowering blood pressure, there are other powerful nuts that deserve your attention. These may not always be top of mind, but they bring unique nutrients that can support a healthy heart and improve your numbers, especially when added to your weekly routine. Let's take a quick look at these bonus picks. Hazelnuts, rich in antioxidants and healthy fats. Hazelnuts are loaded with monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, and plant antioxidants. These compounds help reduce oxidative stress in blood vessels, support endothelial function, improve cholesterol levels, which indirectly benefit blood pressure. While hazelnuts don't contain as much magnesium or potassium as other nuts, their antioxidant profile makes them an excellent supporting player in your nut rotation. Try blending hazelnuts into smoothies or adding crushed hazelnuts to baked sweet potatoes or roasted vegetables. Brazil nuts, selenium for artery. Protection. Brazil nuts are unique for their extremely high levels of selenium, a trace mineral that acts as a powerful antioxidant. Selenium helps reduce inflammation in blood vessels, support thyroid function, which can influence blood pressure indirectly, protect against plaque buildup and arterial stiffness. You only need 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day to meet your selenium needs. Eating more can lead to selenium overload, so moderation is crucial. Fun fact, Brazil nuts are one of the most nutrient-dense foods per calorie, tiny but mighty. Peanuts. Not a nut, but still powerful peanuts are technically legumes, not tree nuts, but they deserve a mention here because of their impressive research. High in arginine, magnesium, and niacin, all of which support vascular health, shown in clinical studies to lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Often included in heart-healthy diets like DASH, choose unsalted, dry-roasted peanuts and limit portion size to about 1 ounce per day to avoid excess sodium and calories. Adding variety is key. By mixing in hazelnuts, Brazil nuts, or even peanuts, you're giving your body a broader range of heart-protective nutrients, many of which target the root causes of high blood pressure, like oxidative stress and inflammation. Next up, let's cover how to eat nuts the smart way, because timing, preparation, and portions all matter when it comes to getting real results. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. When it comes to lowering blood pressure naturally, nuts are more than just snacks, they're nature's heart medicine. You now know the top performers. Walnuts, packed with omega-3, support arterial flexibility and nitric oxide production. Pistachios, rich in potassium, help relax your arteries and reduce vascular resistance. Almonds, loaded with magnesium, promote calm, steady blood flow. Cashews, with a balanced mix of nutrients, support insulin sensitivity and vessel health. And bonus picks like hazelnuts, Brazil nuts, and peanuts offer unique benefits through antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. But remember, it's not just what you eat, it's how you eat it. Keep portions in check, about a handful per day. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted varieties. Be consistent. Daily intake brings results over time. Pair with other heart-healthy habits like clean eating, movement, and stress management. Together, these small changes can have a big impact. Starting today, pick one heart-healthy nut and make it part of your daily routine. Swap the chips, ditch the salty snacks, go natural, go heart smart, track your blood pressure. Watch how your body responds in just a few weeks. And don't forget, real results come from real consistency. If this video gave you value, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, subscribe for more doctor-approved health tips, and drop a comment. Which nut are you adding to your routine first? Your journey to better blood pressure starts with a handful. Stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.